Happy Sunday crafternoon, my friends. As I get situated here and as you find me in your news feed, happy Sunday, happy Father's Day. Today is June the 18th of 2023. You know, I say that because sometimes people are watching these videos like, I don't know, years down the road. At least I can hope so, right? This particular idea that we're going to do today is what I call evergreen. So as long as paper is made, this is an idea that you'll be able to use often. And it's a great way to stretch out that designer series paper that's on sale right now. There we go. There I am. Okay. So I found me. This is all good. So if you're here, please make sure to say hello and where you are viewing from. It's 1 p.m. here in the Eastern time zone, and I am very happy to have you. Again, my name is Dawn Bourgette, if I haven't told you already, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves stamps, ink, paper, and all the good things as far as paper crafting goes. And if you've seen, my puppy Pearl is also become an avid paper crafter herself. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, and obviously you found me here on my page, make sure to check out the picture that I posted last night. I was gone for a couple hours for dinner, and right now I'm temporarily in a very small house. So I figured I outsmarted the puppy and closed the bedroom door, the craft room door, the bathroom door, and she decided to find the Kleenex, the brand new box of Kleenex that was in the, I guess I want to call it the family room, the front room, and decided to help herself. Hey, hi, Evelyn. Happy Sunday crafternoon to you. So once again, thank you for being here. If you found me, you are on my page, Dawn's Creative Chalet Paper Crafting. Make sure to click the like button, and also, if you like what you're seeing here, come on over to our community on Facebook, and that's Dawn's Creative Chalet Paper Crafting Community, and that's a group on Facebook. So we have a page and a group, and then also my YouTube channel. If you have not already, please subscribe. Go to Dawn's Creative Chalet on YouTube, click subscribe, and then also make sure to turn that little bell black so that you're getting all the notifications as I load things onto YouTube. And of course, check out my blog. After we're done, in about 30 minutes after I'm done here, I load up the video. I have photos that are close-up of the cards, and all the supplies that we use today are also listed on my blog, and you can shop right from there. And speaking of shopping, this is my June host code. Here is where you can find my store, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet.stampinup.net, and the June host code. Now, if by chance you have a $150 order or more, I think some accent was trying to come out there. That was weird. Anyway, do not use the host code. Excuse me. Do not use the host code. I'm getting choked up now. Please go ahead and use those wonderful Stampin' rewards for yourself. What are Stampin' rewards? It's basically free product credit where you can start to get a little extra back and shop for something cool. Free. We love free, right? So anyway, also, I'm on Pinterest, so follow me there as well. I'm listed under Creative Queen or Dawn's Creative Chalet. And as far as some upcoming events here at the chalet coming into July, I know I'm rushing things, right? But you know, July is going to be here before we know it. And the first thing that we have to look forward to, and I made a little thing here. Wait a minute, let's go for it. I got little, this is my slide presentation. This is as good as it gets, you guys. So our next Starbucks Sip and Stamp is on Friday, July the 7th, 12 noon to 2 p.m. And if you really want to get planning in advance, I have another for you. So we've also made August. So August 4th, 12 noon to 2 p.m. So if you haven't already, put it in your phone, put it on your calendar, whatever it takes. And those are the next 2 dates for Sip and Stamp. And matter of fact, I'm really honored. Our DDM, which I can't remember exactly what that stands for. But anyway, we have DDMs throughout the U.S., divided by areas. I'm in the Midwest, and Shannon West is our DDM, and she has asked me to talk about my Sip and Stamp. And that's going to be on next Wednesday. I'm going to be in Utah, but I'm going to present from my hotel room. I hope and pray the internet doesn't give out on me. So anyway, that's going to be fun. So if you're actually a demonstrator, make sure to go into this last Tuesday's updates, and it talks about sharing simple. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, and I'm going to talk all about my Sip and Stamp. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. So you can still go ahead and register for that, I believe. But anyway, come and join me Friday, July the 7th, 12 noon to 2 p.m. And then also we have card class, which is going to be on Thursday, July 13th. I offer 3 different times, so it's convenient for you. And that's at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. Hey, Kristen, hello. I know, darn Facebook. Facebook is goofy. That's all I got to say about that. You guys know how I feel about Facebook. Drives me crazy. Also, as we get into August, card class is going to be on Thursday, August the 10th, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 p.m. Now, you guys just make sure to RSVP with me in advance. I create the cards, I create your packets, so I really need to know in advance. So let me know as soon as you know, so we can get you down and come on over and stamp at the chalet. Also, into July, on the 27th, we have the Bright and Beautiful Birthday Memories and More cards. This pack of Memories and More cards is so beautiful. And honestly, I don't think there's going to be any actual stamping in the class. They're going to be so much fun. And along with those packs, or that pack, we're also going to include the Memories and More note cards and envelopes. Say that 10 times fast. Linen thread and some gems. And you're going to make some really pretty cards. And what product, which trust me, you're going to have a lot left over. You'll be able to take home, recreate, or go ahead and sky's the limit, making your own cards from there. They're also great for memory keeping and for the pocket page scrapbooking that we have to offer. So anyway, check it out. It's in the annual catalog in the back. I forgot what page. The cost of the class is $44, and you get a $5 coupon off any size order during class. And again, that's on Thursday, July 27th, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. And please RSVP, i.e. just give me a call. Tell me you're coming. And prepayment is due by July 13th because I need to order that stuff and get it in time from Stampin' Up. All right. Now, this week you'll be proud of me because I got the proper information on Paper Pumpkin. This sounds like fun. I'm all about summer. So sign up by the 10th of July if you'd like to get Fun in the Sun, the newest Paper Pumpkin kit that'll arrive into your mailbox the latter part of July. And yeah, it just sounds super cute. And check out that cute little crab. That's me in the morning. No, I'm kidding. Okay, onward, Dawn. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, paper is on sale. Our designer series paper on specific packs of the paper. The Bright and Beautiful, the Countryside Inn, Earth and Elements, Delightfully Eclectic, which is one of my absolute favorites. This is a great bang for your buck. It's like that beefy pack of paper that's 48 sheets and is marked down to $25.50. There's also the Fresh as a Daisy, which is another one of my favorites. The Glorious Gingham. I've never met a gingham I didn't like. The Hello Irresistible, which is a pack available only online, but you can ask me to go ahead and order it for you. That's not a problem. It's just that you can't see it in a publication. It's only online in my store. Also, Ink Botanicals. This is a beautiful, beautiful pack. And we also have the Less Shopping, Let's Go Fishing, Masterfully Made, which we are going to use today on some projects, Stargazing, and last but not least, Zoo Crew. This is an awesome pack of paper, you guys. On the back side, it's black and white prints. And if you don't particularly like all the little zoo animals, which are actually quite a hoot, and I've grown quite a liking to this pack of paper, but on the back side, the black and white prints are to die for and are usable in a lot of different types of cards. I hope that made sense. Anyway, great sale going on through all of June. Ends on June 30th, and it's 15% off these specific paper packs. Said packs of pickles. I know they had nothing to do with anything, but it just popped in my head. Also, speaking of online exclusives, these are the things that you can only find in my online store. Just to let you know, these rhino dies, I've been asked about them constantly, and as far as I know, they are not coming back. I'm so sad. They sold out fast. So that's the thing. You know, when I talk about it, you guys, make sure you get on there right away as soon as I tell you it's available, because you never know how long it's going to last. But these are the products that are there right now. In fact, there's that beautiful pack of paper right there that's on sale. 15% off. Also, these keep selling and then out and then coming back. Punches are something that we can always use, right? Especially, goodness sakes, rewind. Especially when they are shapes like circles, squares, you know, things like that that are something that we use all the time. So anyway, grab those up. It's a 2-inch and a 1 3/4. So they layer beautifully together. And then we'll be using the 2 3/8 inch punch today. And that also plays well with these two. And that is with another bundle in the annual Circle Sayings, I believe is the name of the bundle. But anyway, just wanted to remind you again that these things are only available to look at in my online store. You can purchase them in my online store, or you can contact me and I would be very happy to order them for you. Now, coming up in a couple weeks, we have new online exclusives that Stampin' Up! Is going to put into my online store. And with that, I know we talked about it once already, but just to point out again, and where did that little puppy go? It's not on this flyer. Are you kidding me? But anyway, there is a punch that it's all the hype, and it is a cute little old truck punch. You know, the truck that they've been using for a couple years now to decorate with, and you can put the pumpkins in the back and the Christmas tree in the back and all that fun stuff. The famous old red truck. Anyway, there's going to be obviously a bundle that's going to come out with that punch of a little red truck. And I'm thinking if you don't get on there immediately on July the 6th and get that little punch, it's going to sell out, and then you're going to be really, really sad. If there's anybody who wants it or wants the bundle, I don't know what it's going to look like as far as the stamp set that's going to accompany it, but I know it's going to be cute. And I'm sure you're going to be able to add all the goodies in the truck. Like, that's my vision of the stamp set. So we'll see. But if you're wanting that, just let me know, and I will make sure to order it for you, because I know I want it. I want it too. So anyway, and these are the items that I was able to order in advance. And with that, I can't remember if I showed the cards like last week or not. But anyway, we'll show those again once things get closer. But just a heads up, these products will be available for customers starting July the 6th. I'm sorry, I got a really dry throat and I'm trying not to cough. So anyway, so that's what's going on with the online exclusives. And I know I've been talking about them a lot, but it's because they're kind of a hidden gem. And if I don't talk about them, how are you guys going to know about them, right? Because they're not in a publication. Anyway, and then with that being said, I'm going to get this out of the way because I had put some samples together as far as like a starter kit, so to speak. But speaking of starter kits and online exclusives, if you want those items and you want them now, the things that we as demonstrators can get right now, you can put them into a starter kit. So just wanted to mention that. Hey, Lonnie, how you doing? Happy Sunday crafternoon. Yeah, I know, right? So anyway, this is always the best deal if you're looking, and I get asked all the time, what is the best deal? How can I get the most bang for my buck? And I always say the same thing. You might as well go ahead, get the starter kit because you get to save on the shipping. It's free because otherwise it's an 11% of your order total. Also, normally it's $125 a product that you get to pick for $99. But right now through the end of June, you can pick $155 a product for $99, free shipping. And of course you get the free paper pumpkin kit of Stampin' Up's choice that they throw into the box as well. So if you have not tried paper pumpkin yet, those cute kits, you get the chance to experience that when you get your starter kit. So if you're wanting more information on that, just let me know. It's silly though. I know I don't want to call you silly. You're not silly, but I know you're very savvy and we love savvy shopping, right? And once you do purchase this kit, right away, you can enjoy the discount that I enjoy, along with getting items in advance, a month in advance. So those are just a couple of the perks that I love, along with all the friendships I've obviously have made through being a demonstrator. And you know what? It's almost been 13 years. Holy cow, since I signed up to be a demo. And I was buying a lot of product without getting a discount on it for quite a while. That was silly, wasn't it? So if you love Stampin' Up, and if you love a discount, why not become a savvy shopper along with the Creative Chalet Stampers? Anyway, if you have questions, let me know. And I think that's about everything as far as that goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do some stamping. So today I wanted to show you guys a really cool way to stretch out your DSP. I know some of you really have an issue with cutting your paper. Don't be. They make more. Like, they make more. Just buy more. And then you can put it in your starter kit and get it that way. And then you can get even more paper at a discount after. No, but seriously, you guys, I know you laugh, but some people really are seriously afraid of cutting into their pretty, pretty paper. I don't blame you, but you know what? What good is it going to do sitting on your shelf? Sure, you can admire it and touch it and smell it because paper does have a smell. I'm just saying, because every time I open up a pack of Designer Series paper, it's the yummiest smell ever. Have you guys ever done that? Seriously? I know you're laughing. Come on now. You had to have done it. I can't be the only paper sniffer. Admit it. Anyway, so as far as that goes, there's always more paper. And there's always going to be another pack of paper that you're going to love even more. So share it with those people that you love. Go ahead and cut that paper. Make some pretty things. And just know you're going to be able to get more of it. All right. So today what we are doing is this. It's a one-sheet wonder with a piece of 6x6 paper. Now, we as demonstrators have this really cool resource, which I'm always digging into, and it's called the Demonstrator Planning Place, or IEDPP. And in there, we have all of us as talented demonstrators go in there. We post things all the time. And this was brought up recently, and I love one-sheet wonders. I just think that they're fun, and it's a great way to use your paper. And, you know, lately, speaking of Designer Series paper, we have a few packs of DSP that are packed as 6x6 in size. Now, this particular idea is best if you choose a paper that is, how do I want to put it, multi-directional. You don't want a paper that's going in a specific direction. So pick a pattern that's random. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah? No? But otherwise, it's going to look a little goofy if you see things that are going upside down, because when you see what we're going to do with this, it'll click. You'll be like, oh yeah, I guess that might not look so good. So if it doesn't look good to you, then you just turn it over, because we have two choices, right? On every single piece of designer series paper, we have a choice because it's double-sided, which is awesome. So if there's an ugly side, just turn it over because it's sure to be pretty. And with that, today, what we're going to use with the, and by the way, I picked Masterfully Made designer paper, which is 12 by 12. So I cut a piece down to 6 by 6. Isn't that gorgeous? Feast your eyes on that right there. That is colorful yumminess at its best. I love this paper pack. It's so cool. It's so bright. Like these are my colors right here. This is my people's. Anyway, so we're going to use that today with lemon lime twist, because I wanted the lemon lime twist in that pattern to pop. It's going to be really cool. And again, we're using this set right here. I really, really like this set as far as the sentiments go. And it's not a bundle, but did you know that the bow punch, blah, 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 yeah, the bow punch, this coordinates with this set. And by the way, this is $1 million seller set. I believe it was Rachel Tessman, maybe. I'm thinking I should look in the book. It's open to that page. But anyway, so this punch coordinates with this stamp set, which is really, really cool, right? So you can go ahead and punch all these little cuties out. And with that, I'm going to show you, it's on page 96. And it's Rachel Tessman's set. I just love it. I think it's really cool, very versatile. And you guys know I'm a sucker for fonts, and I love the font in this set. And like I said, you know, if you're looking for something as far as, excuse me, a set that gives you a lot of mileage, I always say pick a set that has some really great sentiments in it. So it's versatile for you. That way you're more apt to use it, right? And you don't want something that you're, I mean, it's always nice to pick those cute sets that you think you may use once in a while. But as far as getting those sets that you want a lot of mileage out of, always pick a set that's got some really cool sentiments in it, because you can always mix these with other sets. All right, and then also, I already punched them out, but using the 2 3/8 circle punch, this coordinates with Circle Sayings, which is in our annual catalog. And this is always, like, punches are always a great staple to have in your stamping arsenal. Okay, and also for the ink, we're going to use Pretty Peacock ink. I love this, and mixing it along with Lemon Lime Twist. I think it's really cool together. And let's see what else. I got some adhesives, and I'll need my trimmer, which I'm going to grab right now. So we're going to follow the guide here. We're going to scoot this off to the side. Bring in our paper trimmer, and hopefully you guys will be able to see this. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to cut my paper in half. So this is going to be 3 inches right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut off 3 inches for this bottom piece here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one at a diagonal. So I'm going to line it up in the gutter of my paper cutter. Chop, chop, just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put that aside. This piece that we also cut at first, that's 3 by 3, we're going to cut it at 1.5 by 1.5 pieces. Let's see here. So 1.5. And then I'm going to go ahead and stack them since we can cut 2 pieces at once. And there we go. So now we have our 4 1.5 by 1.5 pieces. And then we also have our, I'm going to put them like this, like that. And then for this other 3 by 6 piece, we're going to cut 1, 2, 3 pieces at 2. Whoops, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this down to 2. Set this piece aside for a minute. And then we're going to cut 3 pieces at 1 3/4 inches. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So this itty bitty piece, I don't know if you can find a use for, but for me, we're just gonna chuck it. So what's really cool about this too is that you're using you're getting very little scrap. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, so those are those 3 pieces there. And then this piece here, the 1 by 6, we're gonna cut that down to, let's see, I can't remember, it was 5, I think it's 5.5. I actually didn't write it down. I kept it at 1 by 6. We're gonna keep it at 1 by 5.5 because I think it's gonna go all the way down the side of the card. If not, we can always trim another 1/4 inch off. Okay, awesome. So we got all of our cutting done. Gonna go ahead and stack these up over to my right. And I hope you guys got this. I'm gonna set this here for just a second as I grab my goodies. The other thing I think we'll use to decorate on our cards are the adhesive back sequins trio. You know, we have so many sequins and things that are all named so close to the same. I'm always paranoid that I'm going to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do this one first. And I was right. I did cut it to 5.5. Yay. So get all my pieces out here. I even pre-tied the bows so I wouldn't keep you guys forever today. Because I know at least here in Michigan, it's a beautiful day. It's so nice to see the sun back out because there was a few gloomy days. However, I know we really needed the rain. So this is the first card. Like I said, these are very, very simple cards. You can zhuzh them up as much as you would like. You can continue to add layers and embellishments. But the whole idea that I wanted to show is that there are so many stamp sets that you could use with these layouts. And they are super easy. And this would make a really cute gift if you made a box to go with these cards and put them in with envelopes and give them as a gift to somebody. Everybody always loves to receive my cards. So just again, another really good idea. Okay, we're gonna set this aside. And by the way, that this little, whoops, this little guide is on my blog, or it will be on my blog after I'm done. Okay, so if you need to see it again or what have you, it will be there. Okay, so this is a piece of the Lemon Lime Twist. It's one of my very, 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 very favorite colors ever. Did I say it was my favorite color? And this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4 inches. And then I have cut a piece of basic white, and this is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we just like to have, whoa, oh my gosh, what just happened there? Holy smokies, that was bad. Let me see here. I'm trying to use Seal Plus, which is a little different than Seal. It's very, very, very sticky. Did I say it's really sticky? And it totally grabbed my paper. Holy cow. Anyway, this is 4 by 5 1/4 basic white, and that's on the inside of your card. And then I've also cut a piece of 1 1/4 by 5.5, and I've also pre-punched the 2 3/8 circle. So we're going to come back to this piece right here that we cut at 1 by 5.5, and we are going to layer these together. Wow, that is like darn sticky. Holy smokes. Okay, there we go. Which is good when you're making 3D items especially. Let's just hope that I don't have a mishap. That would be bad. All right, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this like that. And then we need to grab our stamp set, which is a photopolymer set. And I am going to send some hugs. So here we go. Do any of you know someone who needs a hug? I always say when I send my cards, I'm sending a hug in an envelope. Because it's true, right? We put our love into our cards. So I'm going to grab my piercing mat because we're using a photopolymer set and it doesn't have that little cushion on the stamps like the red rubber does, and that is what helps you get those nice crisp images. Oh, isn't that awesome? So this is a nice juicy new ink pad which can be good or bad. You don't want to give it CPR. It will like make a heck of a mess. Ask me how I know. So those light tap, tap, taps onto your stamp are best. Okay, we're going to put this one away because we're going to need that same block for all of our other cards. Isn't that nice? You just put them back in their home. Dig it. Okay, set that aside, and we're going to go ahead and attach the sentiment with, of course, my favorite other thing. I guess I have a few favorites, don't I? My favorite colors in DSP and my favorite tools. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attach that like so. And then I'm going to take these fun adhesive-backed sequins. And we're going to use these. Let's use these. That'll really pop on there. Ooh, I kind of dig that. Whoops. And then we'll put another one right about there. And then we need a little mini glue dot. And we're going to stick that on like so. Just like that. There we are. There's card number 1. By the way, I think we end up making, what is it, 4 cards or something like that. Anyway, we'll figure it out here in a minute. They're all super, super easy, and all of you can do this, even a beginner. Okay, the next card. I was like, where did I put my cards? Oh my goodness, I'm going to be a hot mess yet. Just call me Hot Mess Express. All right, here's card number 2. That's pretty cute too, right? So with this one, we've again cut our liner. Oh, by the way, this again is Lemon Lime Twist. Cut it 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have my, my liner, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And again, we're gonna go ahead, stick that inside the card. That always looks a little more finished. And what I'm going to do with this, I believe is, let me see, I got my little cheater sheet here somewhere. This is 2 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we also have, again, a 2 3/8 circle punched out already. Just because I was trying to be so darn efficient. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take these 3 pieces that we cut together and we're going to line them up like so. Now this piece did have some writing in it, but I figured no one's really going to notice except for the fact that I just told you that. But in general, it's just kind of a random pattern otherwise. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use it because I loved that flower pattern. I thought it was perfect with this lemon lime twist. So we're going to go ahead and adhere these inside here, like so. And I like to work from the bottom and the top and then sandwich that guy in the middle. I don't know why. For some reason, it helps me line them up a little bit better, but you might have your own method, and that's a-okay too. Whoops. Come on, little guy, cooperate with me. There we go. Alrighty, there we are. And then we're gonna go ahead, stick it to the card. I just love how simple these are. Sometimes, you know, I can be a very avid crafter and do 20-pound cards, but other times it's just kind of nice to find something that's cute, practical, easy, no stress, and I know it's something that someone's going to love to receive. Okay, so I'm going to come back and use Thinking of You, which is right here. These photopolymer stamps are so nice to use. They stick to the blocks so nicely. Okay, there we go. Perfection. So what are you guys up to today? It's Father's Day, of course. I called my dad. He's down in Florida. I almost thought about flying down and surprising him, but I kind of thought about it. I'm like, you know, some people may not think that that's such a great surprise. Surprise! Here I am. Now I need to stay at your house. So I decided against that this time. But I did call him and I sent him a card and a little something something in the card. He loves eBay. He's like an eBay fanatic. Everything he buys at eBay. He thinks he's always getting such a great deal on eBay. He's so funny. So anyway, so I got him a good size gift card so he can do a little bit of shopping and have some fun. Keeps him busy. All right, and again, I'm going to add my bow. I love this. This is in a duo pack of ribbon. So I think it's Bubble Bath that comes along with this lemon lime twist. Also, we need to add our bling. So once again, we'll put one here. And goodness sakes, that thing's just squirreling all over the place. And there we go. All right, and that is card number 2. So I hope you guys like that one as well. See how easy these are? I mean, bing, bang, boom, no time at all. Okay, card number 3. So there's 4 cards total. So this is card number 3, and we're going to use those 4 1 by 1 inch, oh my gosh, what was it again? 1.5 by 1.5. Blah, blah, blah. So we're using these 4 right here. And grab those. And with that, I've cut a piece of, and again, this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, lemon lime twist. I've cut the inside piece again at 4 by 5 1/4. I've cut another piece of white, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square. And also I've cut a piece of white for the sentiment, which is 1 by 3 1/4. Okay, let's put this little guy together. Just like so. And then taking our piece of white, and I always like to kind of, you know, line them up sort of ish. I know that they're going to get scrambled, and usually I shake and all that fun stuff, but at least it gives me an idea of where I'm going to put these little pieces. But aren't these fun? Like, I just love it. So easy peasy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put these together with a little bit of glue. Goodness sakes, I got like butterfingers today. What is my deal? Whoops, I almost glued that, I think. That's okay. It's okay. It's handmade, right? Let go of perfection, said the perfectionist. Oh boy, there we go. And there we are. Yeah. Oh well. It's okay, right? And then we're going to go ahead, because this stuff is super sticky. I don't even dare to reposition. It's going to be a hot mess if I do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that on the bottom. Maybe that won't look so bad. The other one came out so much better. Oh, well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment. And we're going to use hello. Reminds me of the Cars. Hello. Hello again. Okay, I won't sing. I'm sorry. Alrighty, and a little tap, tap, tap on the ink pad. Position it for the middle-ish. And there we are. That came out pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Good job, Dawn. Well, you know, I always have to say I talk to myself because in my room I am self-employed. Sometimes I need to have a team meeting that requires me talking to me. What can I say? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stick this puppy down here, and we're going to use, actually dimensionals. Oh, I should have used dimensionals on this. In fact, we're gonna try. Aha! I know, that was bad, wasn't it? You didn't see that. Close your eyes, it's all good. All right, and then we're gonna also put dimensionals down here. See, we all make mistakes. I've been stamping for, well, it's been more than 13 years. I think since high school. I remember getting some stamps that were on a stick. I know that sounds really funny, but they were like those long, on almost like a dowel rod that was cut down. And remember those? And they had the simple little stamp on the end of them on a stick. Yep, I've been stamping that long. Okay, there we go. And I still make boo-boos. It's all good. There's always a way to hide them or not. Either way, like I said, it's a handmade card. All right, a few glue dots, and we're going to stick this on here. And again, I need my bling that I keep covering up. I keep hiding it. And I'm going to go ahead and add one there, there, and how about here? Looks good. All right, so that's card number 3. Whoop, whoop. All righty, and then our last card. Isn't it cute? I love it, love it, love it. So once again, this is Lemon Lime Twist for a card base. I decided to stick them with the same color all the way through, and it's cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And again, the liner inside is 4 by 5 1/4. There we are. And this one is going to be a horizontal card. This piece of white I cut at, I believe, 3 1/4. Yep, by 3 1/4. So it's 3 1/4 squared. And then we have the piece cut in white for our sentiment. And this is cut at 1 by 3. So what we're going to do is take our 2 triangle pieces, and we're going to layer one like that and one like that. Easy peasy, right? All right. Whoops. So, oh my gosh, this stuff is so sticky wicky. Here we are. Do you hear me hold my breath? Oh gosh. And then this piece here. So cute, right? And then we'll put this on with dimensionals. I'm not going to forget this time. Although either way, whether you use dimensionals or not, it's a cute card. I just love to puff mine up, so to speak. There we are. And put it on here towards the left side of the card. And then we need to work on our sentiment, which is thank you so much. And it's right here. And grab my piercing mat once again. And then like tap, tap, tap with the ink. Oh, that came out perfect. So happy. And once again, get the ink off of this before I get ink all over the place. I've been there, done that before. And what I'm going to do, since I already put this on with dimensionals, I don't want to put dimensionals on the entire back of this because it'll be kittywampus. Does that make sense? I can't even think of the technical term. It'll be uneven. There we go, uneven. So what I'm going to do is put a couple dimensionals on this side underneath, and then we're just going to put a little bit of seal on this side. So that way it's not kittywampus. Oh my goodness sakes. I was told the other day in stamping class that I think of some really funny things, funny terms in my world. I'm like, oh yeah, he ought to be inside my head. It's really a scary place. All right, there we go. And then, of course, my bow. Like so. We're going to add a couple just to make sure that it sticks. There we are. And of course, once again, we need the pretty blingy things because that just is what makes the card extra pretty. And let's see here. Oh, we'll put another one here and put another one over here. There. All right. So we just made 4 cards with 1 piece of designer series paper, 6x6 piece of DSP. So yeah, pretty awesome, right? So I hope that you guys grabbed a little bit of inspiration with this and that you will make your version of a 6x6 one sheet wonder. And I'm going to go ahead and show this to you once again. There you go. It is so easy, right? And there's a lot of versions out there. You can probably go on Pinterest or on Google and just look up 6x6 DSP one sheet wonder and come up with a lot of different ideas. And there's other ways that you could arrange these. In fact, I challenge you to go ahead and take the same cutting patterns and do something totally different. Because when I was watching the gals in the demonstrator planning place, that really cool resource for demonstrators, 2 ladies did the same cutting pattern, but their cards were totally different. It was really cool. Anyway, thanks you guys so much. I hope that you have a great rest of your summer. Great. I am going to be back, I promise you. But the rest of your Sunday, not summer. Of course, I wish a good summer for you. But anyway, I do want to let you know what was on my mind originally is that next Sunday, all these S's, right? Summer, Sunday, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, next week on Sunday, I will not be here. I will be on my way home from Utah. I'm going to go out to St. George, Utah for a demonstrator type of an event and spend some time out there. So with that being said, instead of being live on Sunday, what I'll do is I will post shenanigans that happen throughout the week and into the weekend. I leave on Tuesday night to stay overnight, and then I have an early flight Wednesday morning, and I'm there till Sunday evening. So yeah, it might be kind of hard for me to be on live next Sunday, but like I said, I'll make it up to you. I'm sure there's going to be some stamping inspiration because it wouldn't be the same without stamping, right? Us demonstrators, we always find a way to have some stamping incorporated into our getaways. So I'll have some fun things to share with you throughout the week. So stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled. But anyway, thanks again so much. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the dudes out there. And I will see you throughout the week, and then we'll be live not this next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. All right, guys, have a good one and get inky and make something pretty. Thanks again. Bye-bye.